Hi, folks. How are you doing? Hello, Fabiana. Hello, Doreen. Hello, Hadrian. Hello from Boston. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Joanne. Hi, March. Yeah, it's a bird, Elizabeth. Yeah, it's a bird that you heard. This is an ancient temple right here. Yeah, so we're gonna hike on top of the mountain today, and I'm gonna show you another temples and a few religious sites in this city. Hello, Gloria from Southeastern. From Southeastern NC. Let me see what NC stands for. Yeah, why do I keep forgetting? NC. North Carolina. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, North Carolina. So, South Carolina would be SC? Yes. North Carolina, South Carolina. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, that was that was a lovely place. Oh, the waterfall. That's the most beautiful waterfall that I have ever seen in my life. I have been to a few of them, a few of them in India. In Vietnam, of course, we got a lot of waterfall. But that one was amazing. Yeah, maybe it gets easier and easier to travel here, especially in a few months when we got all the flights returning. Yes. So I don't see why not. I could do it yearly. Oh yeah, 4 times. I regret it though. I should have a jeep for you to see how enjoyable it is. Yeah, I should have a jeep for you. And what do you think about the bear sanctuary? Yeah, if you like it, yeah, we may schedule the tours again. So can you see the tree elephant there? Is it so small for you? We actually got the Buddha sitting on three elephants. That's the symbol of Laos, of this country everywhere. There was a time they got divided into three big kingdoms for a long time. So the kingdom of Luang Prabang in this region, the kingdom of Champasak in the south, and the kingdom of Vientiane. So that's what the symbol of the three elephant for. Same time next year. Oh, I see. The bear is pretty cool. Yeah. Interesting to see. Let I mention they have this issue in Laos. There are people running out of gasoline. So you see fewer vehicle driving around the city right now. Oh yes, the rooster. The rooster also want a tour for himself. Actually, the spring. Take a look at that. There was no way to park my bike. Everything is closed in the morning. It's actually raining. Yeah, you can see the street is wet. So I have to leave my bike over there. And so I don't know. I lock it. And people in Laos seem to be pretty chill. I don't think they will took the bike. They will take the bike. Oh, but anyhow, it's time for us to start the tour. And for the tour today, we will do some hiking. Yes, it's an easy hike. Easy hike. I mean, if I do it alone, it take I think around 10 to 15 minutes. We're gonna walk through 328 steps, short but steep, to the peak of a mountain, a very small mountain. You can call it a hill as well. And when we get there, what we gonna do? Well, we're gonna have the whole view, 360-degree view of the whole city of this ancient UNESCO World Heritage Site. And we're gonna see a few religious sites along the way as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Do you want to see my face? No. Oh, actually, just for the newcomer, I want to show you me a little bit. Hugh is my name, Hieu, Hugh, and it pronounced like healing or something. So I'm Vietnamese. Actually, Spring and I, we are Vietnamese. We do tour in Vietnam, but right now we are in our neighboring country in Laos, and today we're gonna walk on top of the mountain and show you the whole view of the city. So please ask us a lot of questions that you have about Vietnam, about Laos, about anything. And we will be very happy to answer them for you. All right. Thank you, Lita. Phousi. So here you can see people are selling flowers. Those flowers are the marigold. Actually, there are a lot of them on the top normally. I'm gonna show you. There are actually two pathways to go to the peak of the mountain. I'm supposed to go in other one though, the second pathway, because it's more scenic. But because of the rain, so I'm choosing this one for now. So we will walk down the other way instead. So this is what the local do. So at the base of the mountain, you see there's a pagoda, right? And this is what we call a stupa. Oh, because of because of the rain, I think they covering them with the bag. But the idea is that you see incense candles and banana leaf. So banana leaf, they wrap it up with a shape of a stupa, and they put some flowers around it. So the flower is marigold, marigold. And for the tiny stupa with flowers, local would offering them actually at the base of the big stupa, you see. And they would pray, they offering their prayer. No, praying for luck, praying for harmony, praying for the stability and prosperity of their family. You see, this kind of architecture is very common in Laos and Thailand, in countries that follow Theravada Buddhism. The stupa originally It was actually a burial mound. It was a burial mound that they store the ash of Gautama the Buddha. But eventually, when it comes to Southeast Asia, it's involved in a much bigger buildings that the monk could go inside to meditate. And they also store a lot of ashes of the other monks. So it had a lot of significant meaning. And when we go to the peak, I'm going to show you. There will, the stupa, a very tall one on the peak as well. Yeah, so I'm going to show you that one. Tiny stupa. You see, so with these stairs, you see a lot of flowers. Those are plumeria, the national flower of this country. So we got Vietnamese lotus, and Laos is plumeria. Oh, I feel pretty tired already. Just a few steps. I mentioned it's an easy climb in the tour, but I'm not sure how easy it is for me today. Boy. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a few breaks in between. But the view is all worth it though. I mean, if you come here, then the view and it's supposed to be the sunrise as well. In the morning, it will immediately reward your daily morning fitness. So, how many steps have I done? 328 steps on the way up and 355 steps on the way down. Let me show you this tree. It was a gift actually from the Indian. The Indian, they gave it to this kingdom before as a, to strengthen the relationship of the two countries. This is what we call a Bodhi Tree. The one where the Buddha sit down before he got enlightened. So this tree is very significant. It's even more important than the Buddha himself in some contexts. And the same thing, they're offering the stupa. Yeah, it's raining slightly right now. But other than that, at this time it's around 6 in the morning. You're supposed to see a little bit of sun already. So you see the shape around the tree is a lotus flower. Lotus always is a symbol of transformation, of personal growth as well and purity. So it was a gift. I don't know how old is the tree though. Yeah, I don't know how old is that Bodhi tree. But it's actually coming from India to Laos. So a little bit of the view. We don't get the 360 degree yet. But I wish I have a picture of Hanoi to show you because see, this is Luang Prabang, right? We are in Luang Prabang, the former capital. And also, this is the second most developed city in the whole country. It's so beautiful. It's peaceful. It's always peaceful. And it will actually overwhelm you with the relaxation vibe, So I love it. I want to show you Hanoi because Hanoi is also the second most developed city in Vietnam. But if I show you the view, then it's just like buildings, buildings after buildings. And you probably see all the smoke from all the vehicles at this time. So yeah, it's a very beautiful city. In 1995, they got recognized at the World UNESCO as a UNESCO Heritage Site for the architect, for the ancient houses, and they have a little French touch as well. The river that you are looking at are the Mekong River. the 7th longest river in Asia. It's a mighty Mekong. So the word Mekong, the word Lao people call it Mekong. The word Me means mom, mother, and Kong is a river, so it's a mother river for Southeast Asia. Yeah, different country see the Mekong with different name. Like in Vietnam, we call it the Nine Dragon River, you know. But in Vietnam, if you come to Vietnam, you see it's much more intense. I mean, people do economy everywhere around the river, from tourism to fishing to floating market. But here in Laos, people are pretty chill actually. So there was just this tranquil, like spacious area around the river. So now let's continue our hike. Yeah, we chat with a few local, you know, with a few Lao people. And they said that, like we asked them what do they think about the Vietnamese. And all the common answer would be, you know, when talking about the Vietnamese, they always say that we are like the most hardworking like that. The Vietnamese live here always wake up earlier than the local and try to do all the business and everything. Which means that if you come to, like, I always compare it to give you an idea. If you come to Laos, it's truly relaxing. Truly relaxing. People are very chill. They have a very slow way of life, enjoying life in a way. And if you come to Vietnam, it's very beautiful too. But you see life will be much hurrier, you know, like that. What is a stupa? KT said. So stupa is it used to be just a mound from the dirt. It's very simple. And it originally, you could find it 2,500 years ago during the time of the Buddha. When he passed away, then they carrying the ash of the Buddha inside that one. And eventually it evolved into a bigger, into a shrine, a temple. And it symbolized enlightenment is actually pretty complicated because different parts of the stupa would symbolize different things. I'm gonna tell you that story of this mountain. All right. So yeah, but you can see that the stupa is it signifies enlightenment, and it's a holy space for the monks. So the mountain that we are hiking up today, Phousi is the name. So Phousi, Phousi. And the word Phousi, it literally means the sacred mountain. Yeah, so sacred mountain. And there was lots and lots of stories in this mountain. But one of the local stories, according to the Hindu mythology, they call it Ramayana. This mountain will actually got delivered from Ceylon in Sri Lanka by the monkey god called Hanuman. Have you ever heard about Hanuman before? It's pretty interesting. It's ancient, you see, because Hinduism and Buddhism always related. So the local believe that the monkey god Hanuman were actually delivering this small hill to the city as a blessing. 1957 for the 25,000th anniversary. Oh, I see. Oh, thank you, Liz. 1957. So the sacred mountain, one of the legend, the Monkey King delivered here from Sri Lanka. And it's a small one. It's 100 meters. So 100 meters is around 328 feet. So if you hike here, like I mentioned, it should be an easy hike, you know, because we have those steps.
and we can take break from between like that. The stairs are too lovely. UNESCO could prepare and preserve them. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if UNESCO put any money on it, or they recognize it and they just leave it be, you know. But yeah, the stairs and later on the temple will be also very beautiful. It's probably correct. Elizabeth 1957, because yesterday night I think Spring told me something about the tree as well, but just not in my mind. Yeah, she told me it's a gift from India for the 2500th Buddha anniversary. Oh, take a look. This is a scary park for me. Got the little guy. Oh. Now if I'm not careful and I step on that line, you know, then it's gonna be extremely painful. The tiny little ant, when they bite, it's always so painful, you know. Yeah, itchy and painful. They don't look like it. They don't look like a fire ant. A little bit choppier, I would say. So I don't know. So there was a shop here, but I'm the only one, so I guess, yeah, the owner goes somewhere. So let me show you again all the marigold mini stupa. Ooh. So we are at one of the temple right now, and this temple, the name is Wat Chum Si. Wat Chum Si, you see, and the word Wat is very common. Wat literally means a temple, a pagoda. So you can see these signs over there. Do not climb. It's actually it's pretty silly. They got it in like Chinese and Lao and English. But the problem we have is a lot of people, they really want to have the view, not really to see the view, but they want to have a nice like Instagram photos, you know. And they actually climb on top of the stupa like that and sit around the stupa. So that's why they have to hang around these sides. So this is another little bit of view of the city. So you're looking at that side again, the Mekong River, surrounded by the green and the mountain. And let's take a look. Let me climb a little bit on top here. So yes, it's funny to look at this only. This is the place where, I mean, with tourism coming again, it will be a very popular spot. People come here sitting down and facing like the other direction for the photos, you know, for Instagram. But anyhow, if you come here, you can see more of a nicer view of the city. Pretty much all the houses, it's like the same, you know. They constructed in the same way, Laos styles, where the roof made by wood is almost touching the ground, it's very low to the ground. And houses is very long and it's pretty spacious as well. Houses are much bigger than ours. Because the population density in Laos is very low compared to Southeast Asia. Let's say Laos, they have 29 people per kilometer square in the city. If you compare it to Vietnam, then we got 311 people per kilometer square. So just imagine a space here, it's 10 times less crowded compared to our country. Which means that houses are bigger, you know, they have more land. And yeah, it would be fresher as well without all the vehicle. So take a look. Oh, I'm worried that the rain will make the weather not that nice, but now I look at it, It's also very beautiful, don't you think? So they have this like misty cloud around the mountain like this. Ooh. So the river that you're looking at is not the Mekong anymore. It's a smaller river, around 200 kilometers. We call it the Nam Khan River. And you see the bridge right there is connected the two sides, right? And Spring and I, we staying right there under the bridge. Well, not under the bridge, but close. You know, there was a homestay that we booked. Sunset. I remember hearing about the Mekong Delta during the war. Is that part of the river in Vietnam? Yes, it is. So the river, the Mekong, again, not that one. That's the Nam Khan. The Mekong, it flows all the way from Tibet. So it flows to 7 different countries. So from Tibet, it will flow to China, and then to Burma, Myanmar, Laos, and then it flowed down south to Thailand, Cambodia, and it's ended in Vietnam. It has the length of 3,000. No, it's had a length of 4,350 kilometers. So how is it in miles? Let me see. It will be around 2,700 miles, like that. Yeah, so it's a very long river, you know. But during the Vietnam War, uh, we have something that we call the Chi Minh Trail, and actually the communists, they secretly using the jungle around the river to carrying all the army and all the weapons like that. So this stupa, this is also another special thing here. The stupa, is sacred site, it was built in 1804. So 1804 by King Anurat. So let me show you little photos. So this king, I show you the flag because at that time it's still Lansang, a nation of a million elephant, you know. So it's a religious country, a Buddhist country. And the King Anurat, he built the stupa to honor the city in 1804, but then it got refurbished a lot of time. The stupa is, well, it's 21 meters height, which is around 68 feet, and it is considered to be the heart and soul of the city. So they said that if you come to Luang Prabang, if you haven't been to this place, you haven't been to the city, you see. So once again, they said that if you visit the city, if you visit Luang Prabang, and if you haven't been to the stupa, then you haven't visited the city at all. You listen to that, Spring? Yeah. So Spring and I, right? We've been here for 2 weeks, but Spring haven't been to this place. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, 328 steps. Oh, there are the signs everywhere, right? Do not climb. So it's actually a very nice thing to see it from here because you can see the stupa pretty much everywhere in the city. Like we cycling around the city, we always see it on top of the hill, you know. But now, yeah, we can take a closer look. You can see it's a golden stupa. It's surrounded by the 7-tier umbrella, like that. So now, let's go inside one of these temple here. They have the windows. Let me stand from the outside first. Yes. So the umbrella, the 7-tier umbrella over tree wood, and that signified the Buddha that you see, the Dharma imaging of the Buddha, and the Sangha. The Sangha is a community of people gathering together, seeking for truth. Oh no. Oh, yes. Photos.
Yeah, I'm tracking with my family.
Oh, I see.
Because my family at home, I'm working.
Oh, I see. Cool. Yeah, let me put the gimbal down first. Yeah, wait for us a little bit. Yeah, give me a few seconds for the photos, and I'll be back. All right. Should I give you your phone back?
Your phone? My phone?
Yeah, I take a few photos already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. Yes. I don't know how you feel with people just coming here this day to take photos. Because, well, this is also another very popular place. So I guess some local come here. Well, praying and then taking photos at the same time, like that. Which statue in there? It's all the Buddha, right? If you visit this country, Laos or Thailand, you see most of the statues are the Buddha, Gautama the Buddha. Thailand is slightly different. Sometimes you see all the gods and goddesses. But the story of Laos originally, it's nowadays it's kind of a Buddhist country. More than 60% of the population following Buddhism. But originally, they are actually a animist country. Animism, they practice animism. So they believe that everything has spirit. Nature, human beings, animal, everything has spirit. And they worship the spirit. And there was no idols or anything, you know. So when Buddhism come, they make the statue of the Buddha. So yeah, all the statue is the Buddha. And again, with the umbrella, 7-tier umbrella, it signifies the protection over the three jewel. So in Buddhism, the three jewel it signify the Buddha, a person, Gautama Buddha. Second, it signify the Dharma, the teaching, the knowledge of the Buddha. And finally, it signifies the Sangha. Sangha is a community of people gathering around to seeking for truth. That's the meaning of Sangha. So that's what the umbrella for, the 7-tier umbrella, protecting the three jewel like that. So now I'm walking down by the other sides, and I'm supposed to show you a few more religious sites, more holy places along the way. If they are not closed for today, I will try to show you. We miss you being here and seeing your beautiful face. You're well, similar to Shinto. Yeah, animism is similar to Shinto, though, I would say, but it's more So animism in Laos, right, or in this park is also related to shamanism. So we would have more worship, rather, well, worship and much more spirit worship. Where Shinto is more appreciation to nature. But at the core of the two religions, I think it's similar. Shinto and animism. Here we got another stupa. You can see all the algae around. Yeah, this one is, I don't know the year as well, but it's look pretty old already. So let me show you another side. Now you can see the sun a little bit. Oh, this morning when I was cycling to this area, it was raining. Yeah, it just kept raining and raining. So you see, houses, like I mentioned, is all the same. And Luang Prabang is a second most developed city in the country. They focus more on tourism these days. So these houses, it could function as Airbnb, homestays these days. And they have a lot of restaurants around as well. But Laos, even nowadays, more than 80% of the population still focus on agriculture. So most of the profession here related to agriculture. Somebody. So I suppose to walk this way up in the morning. It's more scenic actually. Let me take a look at the chart. Similar to Shinto. Yeah, it's a beautiful moss. Yeah, I had to slow down a little bit because it's pretty slippery because of all the water, you know. So Ego said, is there an increase in tourism lately or are there restrictions due to the pandemic? The country is open right now, so we can travel here freely. And but Laos is, I mentioned, one of the things we say about Laos is she's forgotten, you know. Like Vietnam and Thailand, we got all the attention for tourism. But Laos, I would say, the tourism here is not that developed compared to the neighbor, you know. But now with the country opening up, then we have more people traveling here. And the reason is, well, first of all, it's very hard to access to the country. Like there was rarely direct flight to the capital or to Luang Prabang. So people have to fly to Thailand, probably spend all their money there and then take a bus to Laos, you know. Or the other way would be Vietnam, like that. So you got the statue of the Buddha. So because there are only the statue of Gautama Buddha in a pagoda, which means that all the monks, they focus building different beautiful statue of him, you know, of the Buddha. And typically, if you go to Theravada Buddhism country, you will see seven different type of golden statues. Let me show you one by one. You know why 7? This is where it's got real interesting. The 7 statues is actually stand for the 7 days of the week. So we got the Monday statue, and then it's got, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And each one of them would have a different meaning. Most of the statues are standing up, But the most important one is always the hand gesture. We call it the mudra. So mudra is a Sanskrit word. It literally means a hand gesture, the mudra. And if you see the mudra like this, with both hands, it meaning that he is giving us a blessing, all right? He bless us for the weather, for the rain, for the crops, for the prosperity. So that's one of the mudra. And let me show you the reclining one. Reclining is the biggest one actually, and also the most beautiful. So now, over there you see a few houses of the monks. So this morning I just saw the monks, like 200 of monks. They went for the arm ceremony again. Yeah, so every morning they're gonna coming down from the hill or around the wat, the temple near here, and they're actually walking around the neighborhood. People with making sticky rice and different things for them, because Theravada monk, they are not vegetarian, so they can receive everything. And one of the common thing to offer to the monk is actually the sticky rice and also the saiwa. Saiwa is a sausage. Yeah, I'm going down right now. It's very scenic down as well, Kathy. And there was a lot of stunning pagoda. Stunning statues for us to see. So let me turn around. So it's a similar one, This is what we call, I'm going to dive deep into this subject, all right? But this is what we call a Wednesday Buddha. Like that. Wednesday Buddha, and normally he has that at mudra. I'm sorry, no. I'm wrong. Forget about that. This is not a Wednesday Buddha. So this is simply a Buddha showing sign of blessing for us, blessing for the crops, for the rain, for the prosperity. And if you see the Buddha with when he hanging, when he doing an arms like this is a Wednesday Buddha. And for the Wednesday Buddha, well, this is the sign that signify compassion. So it's a different perspective here. Like we see that when we offering food to the Buddha, we are doing a charity for him, right? But according to Buddhism, one of the way to look at it is he actually doing a good thing for us. Because when we're giving things, it will be beneficial for our karma, and it will set us up on the right path to enlightenment, like that. So this one, Buddha carrying a bowl, it means this is a Wednesday Buddha. So according to one of the, in Buddhism as well, each person, if they born in a certain day, they will have a different characteristic, and they will have a different lucky number, lucky color, and they will have a different profession, like that. So you see on the top are the Buddha surrounded by the Naga king, the half serpent, half human deity. And up on the hill are the, I don't think it's a Buddha though. It's strange with the bear, with the long bear. But yeah, it's a statue of a meditating person. So let me go to the main statue, the reclining one. They look like women. Well, it's actually some people say that it's intentional as well, because Buddha is a man, right? But we believe that for the deity, they're supposed to be both, they have both man and woman characteristic. So they make it also look a little bit like women. I'm not sure how much of it is true. Yeah, but I read somewhere that some of the deity that you see, they're supposed to look not really like, like muscular, manly 100%, but they look gentle. They look kind of similar to both men and women, like that. Jen said a sadhu. Oh yes, that would be a sadhu. Could be. long bear, meditating. Sadhu is a person almost like a monk. He also give up everything, go on a spiritual path, but his path is more individual compared to the monks, where the monk would focus on the sangha, on the community, growing together. But a sadhu, it's an ascetic, yes, ascetic in other words. And normally they would wandering around inside the forest like that. I said normally they wandering around in the forest, but of course if you go to India, you will see the sadhu there everywhere, like that. So it's different these days. So this one, the Reclining Buddha. Now a lot of you know about the meaning. This is the last day of the Buddha, right? He is about to pass away, and he's so tired. So it depicts him lying down on the cushion, or sometimes supporting with one of his hands. In a pagoda or a religious site, the reclining Buddha, it tends to always be the biggest one, the biggest, because it signifies that when the Buddha lying down like this, he also trying to conquering a demon, So it's the idea we make a biggest statue of the reclining Buddha to show that the Buddha have somehow dominate the demon and try to win over him like that. So this is what we call a Tuesday Buddha. Yeah, Tuesday Buddha. And let's say one of the thing, let's say if a person born on Tuesday, he will be a very brave person because of the meaning of the story, you see, very brave. And he would be a very focused, like single-minded person as well. So any of you born in Tuesday? Yeah, next week when Spring and I will go to Thailand, I'm going to focus more on the subject, on the different days of the Buddha. They all have special meanings. I appreciate the religious information. Oh, thank you, Katie. So now let's continue our way down, and seeing more beautiful things. Do you have any question about Laos before we are leaving? This is, I think, for you, this will be the last tour, right? Most of you from the States and Canada, you probably cannot join the tour in the afternoon for our European friend. So yes, if you have any question about the country, let me know. Oh, Larry was born on Tuesday. So yes, Larry, imagine you can actually have a reclining Buddha statue as well in your home. It's actually signify luck like that, similar day when you was born. And yeah, according to the one of the Buddhism point of view, you will be a very brave and single-minded, focused person like that. I hope it's true, Larry. So this one, guess what day is it? The Buddha sitting down in meditation, and he achieved nirvana. Like in nirvana is bliss, the ultimate state of in Buddhism, right? And after that, the Naga king of serpent would rise up, using his body to protect him from all the harsh condition, from all the weather. So because this is the end of his time, and according to Buddhism, this is the Saturday Buddha. So Saturday, they also have it in English. I don't know why they only did this one, Yes, for this one, for some reason, they wrote down Saturday Buddha. Oh, not sure. Not sure about that, I see. Oh, actually, I know now. So for the smaller statue, they're going to have a little piece of information for us. So here, the smaller reclining, and yes, they say Tuesday Buddha. This is actually, I don't know why, it looks like different, I think. For me, the Buddha look very content with the statue. You know, statue, even though it has the same meaning, but it's always slightly different. Ah. So you see this mudra is actually a pretty complicated mudra as well. But this mudra is a mudra of spreading wisdom, spreading the Dharma like that. So the Buddha is sitting down and then teaching, showing all the monks the way, the path, you know, the path to enlightenment. This is the depiction of it. Hmm. It's pretty nice. Which day is that? Today is Friday. Yeah, so Friday is supposed to be a fun day. Even though I mentioned Laos is a very relaxing country, but in the evening, people are gonna gathering around the night market, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, and they're gonna have some fun. But their fun is still very quiet compared to our fun. If you go to Thailand, it's much more intense. The Lao fun is like family gathering around the night market. They are very quiet, very polite. They're gonna order some food and just a few bottle of beer, you know. It's like that. So no like karaoke or loud music compared to Vietnam. Somebody offering, so we can offering whatever we want, right? And I see somebody offering a Mirinda. Mirinda. So we got different monk. And I mentioned with you the other day that I don't know why they make a big Buddha like this, because from my knowledge, the laughing Buddha, he originally from China 1500 years ago. And this Buddha is not laughing as well, but he looked very content. So I don't know why. This is one of the things that it remain a mysterious, a mystery for me, you know. A chubbier version of the Buddha, that is. So we got a grateful, the Buddha showing gratitude. Is this one? Uh, so let me show you the size, the thing that I don't do. Please, you know, buy a ticket before we go up. Why don't I buy the ticket? Because there's nobody. They are selling the ticket for me. But if you ever come to this place, keep in mind that it's very different, right? In Laos, when you visit a holy site, if it is a popular one, you have to buy a ticket. It's very cheap though. They got it for 10,000 kip, which is less than $1. Somebody, less than $1. So I think this is, you know what is special about this place? So this cave, right? They come here and how do I describe it? We call yewe. Yewe is a term where we would kneeling down, sitting on the mat, and they have that thing, that one right there. So it's like a dice, you know, and then we will have a specific number. Then we will go to the box. You see the box right there. So we will pick up a piece of paper, and when we would read it, and it will tell us about ourselves, our future, and our fortune, like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I'm so afraid, you know. Actually, it's very, very honest, which means that sometimes we got a bad luck, sometimes we got a lucky one. So yes, shoes off. And another thing is, this is interesting here. You see that piece of rock with the Buddha. So this is what I can do according to the local belief. They said that if we're offering our prayer and if we can carry that rock, then our prayer will come true for sure, like that. So you see, we're offering the prayer, and if we can pick up the rock, then our prayer will come true. All right. So now I'm gonna offering a little prayer for you. So my prayer is that may you always stay in good health. And again, may you God bless in whatever you do in life. All right. So let me try to do it. So yes, I hope that my wish come true for all of you. And here is a different set of Buddha. So the idea, I think they're encouraging people to pray more. Like we all want to carry that rock, right? Yeah, and now our wish come true. So inside is a cave. Let me show you. This cave right here. A very small cave. But it's very tricky for cave always, because when I go down there was no signal. So yes, and this is a little statue of the Buddha as well. So we have to skip the cave right now. But you can try if you want. You can try the yeah where, Yeah where is like you will shake the red bottle, and then they will give you one number. Then you go to the box, you pick up a paper, and then you read what it said. It even said. So they insist in people to come and visit the cave, but we can't do it. It's a natural cave with artificial human touch. They make it nicer for people to walk around and maybe to sit down as well down there. I'm not sure if in North America you see something like this, but it's very common, right? It's so harmless. There's similar to centipede. We call it con cuốn chiếu. So don't be afraid, all right? Millipede, yes, that's the word I forget. Millipede. So because I'm working as a tour guide, I can see that when people come to the tropical area, people are very afraid of small stuff like insects and things. But most of them are pretty harmless. The only one that you should care for is mosquitoes. Mosquito is like that's the scary one. But the other one, no problem at all. So walk down that way. Not that big and red. Yeah. So like the insect in this country, it tends to be very big and scary. Yeah, you see like spider, centipedes and everything. Mosquito are very big too. It's a very slow tour today, don't you think? Yeah. I'm running out of my power actually after the hike and yesterday I also have a little trouble sleeping. So if I see you feel the slow pace tour like this, you know that my battery is running out, you know. Oh, a little bit scenery here. So the thing is, if you come to Laos, if you see scenery, you won't see anything so special because most of them are the greenery, you know. Where so there's no high buildings. Yeah, it's just like greenery, green trees and mountain and river like this. Oh, with the water drinking. Donna said, drink water. Let me tell you a silly story. And Spring, you wouldn't be happy about it. So this morning, Spring and I normally we got one water bottle, you know, the big one that we share. And I do the tour, right? So I bring it with me. And Spring have to drink it in a glass. So I fill my water bottle. I fill a full bottle because I think, oh, I'm hiking, right? I need more water. But then I didn't squeeze the how you call it a you know I didn't squeeze or tie the bottle strong enough, and when I cycling, all the water is dripped down on the streets. And when I reached the place, there was no water for me, and now I'm so thirsty. Tighten the cap, yes. Oh man! So I took the bottle away from Spring, and I didn't have water for myself as well. So this is our final scene today. This is the footprint of the Buddha, all right? This is the last thing I want to show you. So it's actually pretty big, though. So they said that one, the shallow area, is where the Buddha used to set his foot on this mountain. And another story is that this one, inside this cave, it could go directly to the center of the earth. And the Naga king, the king of serpents, would rise up protecting this area. So yeah, this is the footprint of the Buddha. I have to admit the smell of the rotten pineapple is so strong, so it's kind of disturbing the holy place. But you know, somebody offering pineapple and it turned out to be like this. Yeah, imprint of the Buddha foot. So that was about it for the tour today, folks. This is our final tour in Laos, in Luang Prabang. And right now I'm gonna going home, and Spring and I we're gonna go buy a train ticket to the Golden Triangle, and then we're gonna go to Chiang Rai, the city of temples. Then yes, we see you in Thailand. I wish you all the best. I wish you always got all the luck as well and all the prosperity, you know. And please enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, enjoy your morning. Any of you joining from Europe? Yeah, most of you from the States and Canada, please enjoy your lovely evening. Today is Thursday evening for you. Oh, we got Jen from Australia here. Oh, Jen, Australia, congratulations. Your team just qualified for the World Cup. Oh, but anyhow, I'm gonna take a 1 or 2 minutes walk in silence before I end the tour, all right? Enjoy your day, everybody. Maybe you see my face one more time. And yeah, we'll see you in Thailand. We're gonna have more pagoda tour and market tour. And then from Chiang Rai, we're gonna do a little bit of pie in the northern park. And we're gonna travel down south to Phuket. Have you heard about Phuket? It's a nice, kind of like an island. And yes, before we come back to Saigon. What is it? Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the tips. All this gear. Yes. See you soon, everyone, and bye for now. No, we can't. It's closed. You can go inside, Mark. Sorry. So, see you in the next tour. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Let me see.